Hey everyone, Sheila here from Life for Pets. So hopefully this is streaming. I'm trying to do it a different way, so I'm going to wait and see if anybody comes in to whether I've got this going right or not. Okay, oh yeah, I have. I can see people coming in, so yes, I must do. Okay, all right. I'm assuming you're all here to have a good laugh and watch me eat lemons for the Lemons for Leukemia challenge, and I will go into a little more detail in just a few minutes. We'll just wait for a few people to come in and then I will do my lemons. So let's see, who have we got in here? Oh, Candi, I am so glad you're here. This challenge is actually for Candi's son, Caleb, who is 7 years old and who is battling leukemia at the moment. So thanks for joining us, Candi. So we've got Max and Alex and another Alex, Oliver, Sandy, Enjoy Wildlife, hello from the Netherlands, okay. And let's see, Leslie Johanovan, I don't know whether I've said that right. Oh, Jonovan, is it Jonovan? Okay, so welcome everybody. This is going to be a first for me to do anything like this. And I don't know whether to say thank you to Flynn's Fish Forum or not, because he's the one that challenged me. But it's taken me a little while to rise to the challenge. But anyway, here I am, and I am going to do it. So, but what I want to know is, can I use this? This would make it so much easier if I could use this, because I could put it in my tea and I would really like it. But somehow I don't think I'm going to get away with doing this one. So I have got a lemon here. I have cut it up. It is cut up. So as you can see, it's here. And I am just hoping that this tastes okay. I don't mind lemon in water or lemon in tea, but I'm not so sure about actually eating it. So I'm going to do this, but I will do it in a few minutes. I am procrastinating right now because I just don't want to do it. But I will leave links in the description box below if you want to go over. Candi does have a GoFundMe page for Caleb, and if you want to go and donate to that, then I will leave the link in the description box below. I don't know if I can actually put it in the chat now. Let me try. I think that's right. Or Candi, if you've got the right link, if you want to put it in the description box, feel free to do so. And I will leave all the details in the description box after this video. So yeah, that's it, at Lemons for Leukemia. So a lot of YouTubers have already done this, and I think the deadline for donating bone marrow was, I think it was March 30th or 31st, but we're doing this for Caleb, which is Candi Overhauls' son, and she is very, very active in the fish community. And I don't want to say unfortunately, but I was challenged by Flynn's Fish Forum to do this. So, all right, here we go. Let's get this over with, okay? This is live. So, Candi, this is for your son Caleb, okay? I'm afraid I am not doing the skin like a lot of people did. This is just going to be cut up. Oh, there's actually a seed in this one. This is just cut up into pieces, and here we go. And then I do have, as I am well known for, my cup of tea to wash it down with afterwards. So, all right, oh, no, still got some seeds in, hang on. All right, here we go, okay. Oh. Oh, oh, that is not nice. That is not nice. Oh, well, I'm going to do it all. Oh, I actually do quite like sour, but I can't say I really like that, I have to say. I like things like Sour Patch Kids and things like that, but no. Let's just say I won't be doing this anytime soon again. All right, this is the next one. Ugh. I hope everyone's teeth is on edge with me here, okay? Ugh. All right. Andy says, I love this. Feel free to do it. Feel free to do it. Oh, my goodness. Anyone have the link to the original Lemons of Leukemia video? I don't think I do, no. I know that, was it the Fish Nerd? He did actually put quite a lot of links on, but I'm not sure whether it was to an original video. I'm not sure. Candy, do you know? Okay. Here we go. I've got one more here, and then I'm done. Ugh. That one had seeds in. Ah, okay. Here we go. Oh, that one was particularly bad. Particularly bad. Okay, I have risen to the challenge and I have done it. If we receive any super chats today, I will actually put them all into Candi's GoFundMe. So if you feel so inclined to do that, then please go ahead and do so. Oh, Flynn. Flynn's here. Flynn, I was just saying, I didn't know whether to say thank you or never again. Let me just add you. There we go. Yeah, thank you for nominating me. I'm sorry it did take a little while for me to get around to doing it, but there you go. I have done it now. So, all links in the description box below, and please go and support Candi and her family if you can. So Jimmy was the first one in the fish fam to do it. Oh, okay. I know a lot of the big YouTubers like Casey Neistat have done it, and I've seen obviously a lot of the fish family doing it because Candi is a big part of the fish family. So I've seen an awful lot of channels doing it. You were very brave, Flynn, because you ate the skin, and no, I wasn't brave enough for that, I'm afraid. Definitely not brave enough for that. I'm going to wash it down with some tea now. Oh, there we go. Okay, if you have any questions, then feel free to go and put them in the comments box. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate you. No problem, Candi. None at all. If we can raise awareness, then that's what we obviously need to do. And if it helps, then, which I hope it does, then that will be good. So, haha. The peel was awful. Oh, I can't even begin to imagine what the peel... I couldn't believe that you were going to eat the peel. I expected you to cut it up. And then when you did, it was like, oh, I don't think I've ever seen anybody eat the peel on a lemon until you did it. And then I think, was it the Fish Nerd? I think he did it as well. So I thought his video was so funny because he did the acclimation of the lemon in the tank. If you haven't seen that video, go on over and watch it. He did such a great job with his Lemons for Leukemia video, because he did it sort of from a fish standpoint, which I just thought was so creative and was really good to watch. So Absolute Aquatic says, huge respect. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Can a beta live in a paludarium? Yeah, I don't see why not. As long as obviously you've got the water that it needs and obviously all the parameters okay, then yeah, I don't see why not. The only thing I think you'd need to watch is whether it can jump or not, sort of out of it, depending on sort of what the setup is. What's your smallest tank? Our smallest tank is 2.5, no it isn't. Our smallest tank is 5 gallons right now. And then after that we go as high as 75 gallons. So we've got quite a range from 5 gallons all the way up to 75 gallons. So yeah, Ray is Aquarius here. When I see Lemons for Leukemia challenge, I click the link. I have just done it. So for those of you that are maybe just joining, then you have missed me do it, and you'll have to go back and watch the video when it goes up. I ate a lemon once and it was nasty. I think that's probably the first time I've ever eaten them that way. Like I say, I've maybe like squeezed them out into water or into tea, but I don't think I've ever eaten one that way. So, and I'm not about to do it anytime soon either. So no, definitely not. But anyway, all for a good cause, and if it highlights the issues and for Candi, then well worth it. How are your betas doing? I saw those beautiful betas you started selling. They are doing great. They all sold within just a few hours, so they will all be being shipped out on Monday. So So that is really good. So thank you. If there's any of you in here who bought them, thank you very, very much. They will ship Monday. I do have actually 2 that I'm holding that the people can't take them till the following week. But yes, but yeah, they're doing really, really well. So, and our new girl has arrived as well. So that is going to be a video for some time this week. So Priscilla is here. She says, nice. What is your favourite type of fish? Well, I think if I didn't say betta fish, then quite a few people will be shocked. I absolutely do love betta fish. I also like clown loaches, and I would say the denison barbs, also known as the redline sharks or roseline sharks. They have several different names. So when do you plan on breeding again? Probably not until the end of May. I think we have family coming in about a week, 10 days, and so they're here for quite a while. I think they're here for, I think it's 5 or 6 weeks, and we've also got my son's university graduation in there as well. So I don't plan on doing anything probably till the end of May. So and that's obviously if all goes to plan with the females that we've got, and obviously the male that we're wanting to use as well. So yeah, we will be doing it again, but I am well ready for a break for sure. All those water changes were a lot of work, labour of love, and I'm not going to miss them for a little while. So, all right, gotta go. Thank you for accepting the challenge. No problem, Flynn. Thank you for stopping by. Is there a way to tell what kind of betta you have? Usually by tail type. If you just post on any of the forums on Facebook, there are quite a lot of betta fish groups on there, so maybe join one of those, post a picture, and people will be able to tell you. Priscilla says, hit the like button, folks, for Sheila doing this live. Thank you, Priscilla. Yeah, I was not sure quite how I was going to do this, but yeah, I decided that I hadn't seen anybody that I've watched anyway do it live. So have you ever had any problem with 2 bettas? Are we talking 2 bettas in separate tanks? Are we talking 2 bettas in the same tank? I need you to be just a little bit more specific. All right, let's see if there's anything I've missed. This was not going to be a long live stream. It really was just to do the lemons. Oh, excuse me. So I'm not going to stay on for too long. So I hope that you're all having a good Easter weekend. If you celebrate it, happy Easter to those that do. We will be spending the day tomorrow. We're going to go to church in the morning, and then we're going to be spending the day with some friends of ours. So I'm really looking forward to that. So tips on breeding shrimp and snails. I would say feed good quality food and lots of water changes. With ours, the snails breed like crazy, and we almost predominantly feed Repashy gel food, and the same with the shrimp actually. They are breeding really, really well at the moment, and we feed more or less again exclusively the Repashy gel food, and also zucchini or cucumber. So it's basically just giving them enough food so that they've sort of got the food to eat, but you don't want to give them too much that they're then not sort of doing the work in the tank as well. So it's quite a fine balance, but lots of water changes, especially with the snails, because they do produce a lot of waste. So let's have a look. I love the fact that if you search lemons for leukemia on YouTube, you can see a whole bunch of fish fan videos. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. How do you know if a single female betta fish is too fat? That would be if they're very, very rounded, but there is a difference between being fat or maybe being eggy in that they just need to release their eggs. So if you've been overfeeding, then it's possible that they maybe are just a little overweight, or it could be that they've actually just got some eggs that they need to absorb if it's a female. Best size tank for the first time betta, I would say 5 gallons. 5 gallons, 5 to 10 gallons is ideal. So I would say a 5-gallon tank. Are you selling the baby bettas yet? Yes, they've already all sold. They sold out within just a few hours. So, so yeah, they've already gone. Where is your accent from? I've always wondered. I am from England and Liverpool specifically. So sort of from where the Beatles are from. That's usually what everybody says. Oh, from where the Beatles are from. That is where I am from. So yeah. 28k subs, wow, yes, we are getting close to that 30,000. How can you make your goldfish let you hold them? I wouldn't really advise holding your goldfish. I know with solid gold, she will very often sort of just put her hand very gently in her tank or in the pools that she's got them in, and they'll sort of just stay there. She's not really actually holding them, they're just sort of within that. So I really wouldn't hold them because you can damage the slime coat or the scales. So that's not something that I would usually recommend. Oh, I got the wrench, thanks. Of course, Priscilla. Okay, let's see. Can you make a beta paludarium in a 10-gallon tank? Yeah, I don't see why not. It would depend on your water level though. You would need to sort of make sure that your water level is not too low, because then obviously you're only really giving them maybe 5 to 7 gallons, which is okay. So I would just make sure that your water level was not too low, so that they've not got too little for gallons. Oh, nice, I've been to London once and it was raining. Yeah, England is well known for being very wet, and yeah, it is very often wet, but we do get nice weather too, but it does rain, definitely does rain a lot. Any advice on low maintenance plants for goldfish? Mine eat most. I would say Anubias or Java fern, they generally will not touch. Definitely Anubias. I've got Anubias in right now with mine, and it hasn't bothered with them at all. I've also got Amazon sword, but it does like to sort of like have a go at that for sure. All right, let's see. Hi, I'm glad you joined Beta Keepers. And Mino, are you staying? The handful of negative comments are being dealt with. I'm assuming you're talking to me on that one. Yes, I'm perfectly fine with the app. And I am staying, and I have been active within there. So yes, I know that they did change the rules because there were a few issues, and that did get dealt with sort of right on the release of the video. So yeah, I would still recommend the app if you're looking for advice. It is a good place to go. I would say though, also do your research elsewhere as well. Some of the advice being given I wouldn't necessarily agree with, and that is why it's important to not just take one person's take on something. Always do extra research, ask other people, and make that decision for yourself. Do beta fish frequently produce and release eggs even if they are kept by themselves with no male visible? Yes, they will. They do sort of produce eggs, and then what happens is they will absorb them over time. So that is perfectly normal, and it's very rare it's actually an issue. A lot of people will say, oh, my female is egg bound, when usually it's not. They're egg bound. They're usually maybe bloated with food, and they can't pass the food. So if they're actually egg bound, then they usually will release them. It's very rare that it will actually kill them or cause them problems, because they usually will absorb them. Sorry, they don't release them, they absorb them back into their body. Can I have a male and female beta in a 10-gallon tank? Absolutely not. They will likely kill each other. The only time you can put a male and female together is if you're going to be breeding. And even then, you still need to be very, very careful, because they usually will cause each other a lot of damage. We were very, very fortunate with ours in that it was for me, it was a very good first-time experience. The pair that we put together, they were just amazing together, and we didn't get any damage. However, that is not usually the case. And so when you're putting a male and female together, it should only be for breeding purposes, and only when you can monitor them very, very closely, because very often it doesn't work out on the first try, or the male can get very, very aggressive and can really beat the female up. So, all right, just jumped up. What's your type of goldfish? Right now we've got just the one, and it's Aranda. He was blue. If you go back and look at the older goldfish videos, it's amazing how much he's changed. He was a blue Aranda, like a very deep, dark, like blacky silver grey colour, and very often they will actually change to what they call lemon heads, where the head goes like a lemon colour, which is funny because we've done lemons today, and the body goes white, and that's actually the transition that he's in right now. Where do you get your beta fish and the equipment from? Usually beta fish we have been doing more from breeders or imports. And obviously I've just got the new one that I will show you at some point this week. That one was a gift and it is an import to add to our breeding line. Usually I do try and stay away from pet stores if I can, but that's not to say I don't have pet store betas, because I do, but I do try and find reputable people to buy from online if I can. The equipment, that varies. That's anything from Amazon to thrift stores, dollar per gallon sales, so that really varies a great deal. It's rare I usually get anything like equipment-wise, like filters and heaters, usually Amazon for those sorts of things. Can't find almond leaves in my area. You probably would have to buy online. We usually do have them in stock, but right now I'm actually just waiting for a new shipment to come in. So, Michelle, your hair looks so nice. Well, thank you. Pine tree looms. Hey, Sheila. Hey, I've got 8 females in a 20-gallon tank I just got 4 days ago. That's great. The only thing I would say is watch them very, very closely. Very often with sorority tanks, they do well for about a week to a week and a half. And then once all the females have sort of, found their place, as it were, in the sorority, sometimes, oh, excuse that, that was a motorbike going by, then very often things can become very, very unsettled, and aggression and fights might break out. So I would say that, 4 days, that's good, but really you do need to wait a lot longer to be able to say that it's successful, and I hope that you have a backup plan in case it doesn't work out as well. What can I feed my snails? We feed ours, Repashy gel food is my favourite, and that is predominantly what we feed them. But we also do cucumber, and we do very occasionally the algae wafers as well. Oh, Mark's Aquatics is here. Just thought I'd check in and say hello from sunny Cardiff. So you've actually got some sun. The last time I saw pictures, you had a ton of snow. So, all right, so let's see. Can I keep a female beta and a male together even if you don't want to breed? No, I've already covered that. No, they cannot stay in the same tank. All right, guys, I am going to call it a day there. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to go and check out the link in the description box below if you're able to donate to the GoFundMe for Caleb. Candi is a very active member within the fish fam, and she always helps out on live streams and is just very active on the Facebook groups as well. And I have done this today for her son, so please go check that link out, and if you're able to donate, then that is great. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in our next video.